All right. Hello, everybody. I just wanted to do a quick announcement about the book club that I am going to be doing on Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life, subtitled An Antidote to Chaos. This book club is going to begin in 1 week. It's going to be 6-week book club, 2 rules a week. Right? That's what we're going to do. And in the interest of making Final Cause great again, we'll be returning to this Peterson classic, best-selling book. Should have been a New York Times bestseller, but New York Times lies a lot and didn't do that. So want to inject the pragmatism into it, what's practical and implementable for you. Because implementation is everything, and the only way to know anything is by doing. And so it's going to be Sundays, 2 p.m. Eastern Time for the next 6 weeks, starting in 1 week. Now, I'm not saying that we'll be following everything that Jordan Peterson has to say in his lovely book, right? Although this is the framework, this is the starting point. And the format is going to be, I'm going to hope you're going to read close to the time and just the 2 rules involved, because I don't want to get too far ahead. It's good when everyone's kind of on the same schedule. And I want you to take notes when you read, especially any questions you have, concerns, anything that you need clarity on, right? Those are the sorts of things you should note down for the book club so that you're prepared. And the way we're going to run these is we're going to begin with setting an intention. What is my intention for the book club, right? So I've done the reading. What's my intention in this space, right? And we'll state those, and then we'll move to stating the first rule that we're covering for the week, right? In that session. And then we'll go to general questions. Does everybody understand the rule? That sort of thing, right? And then we'll do general thoughts. Like, what did you think of this rule, of this reading? And then it's going to be an exploration from there. And maybe nobody will have thoughts, and we'll move straight to exploration. It all depends on what's going on in the group, right? And then it will be, how do I implement this for me? Right. And we'll go around with that. Like, how can I implement this? Like, what sorts of things can I do? It won't necessarily be strictly to the rule, right? Anything that's related. So clean your room. If you're already cleaning your room, it doesn't do you any good to go over clean your room. So what's your next step? That would be one quick example. And then we'll have closing, and we'll do all that again for the second rule that we're covering that week, right? And then when we're done with that process for both of the rules, we'll do a closing reflection, and then we'll take some time to integrate what we have learned, right? And then we'll end with a statement of change, right? So based on your integration, what are you going to change? And that's going to be the basic format of this particular book club. Pretty much everyone's welcome. It's going to be coordinated through the Mark of Wisdom Discord server. So if you're on Discord, you can get there that way. Otherwise, if you need a link or whatever, you can ask in the comments here, and we'll certainly try to provide that. Now, I did have my little AI draw up something really quickly, just because I thought it was fun, and I will share that with you here. So what is drawn up is and I can put this link somewhere. I can put the link in the live chat here. So what it's drawn up is an idea of what it is we're looking at. It's foundation building, social connectedness, boundaries and discipline, pursuing excellence, learning and growth, resilience and acceptance, right? And then at the bottom, implementation strategy, daily practice, right? Focusing on applying both rules and specific actions, reflections, habit formation, right? Weekly review, assess progress, adjust settings, prepare for the next week's rules. Yep. And then accountability buddy, right? A partner with somebody to share challenges, insights weekly, right? So that's hopefully not just us, but somebody close to you who can bug you all the time, because I'm not going to bug you all the time. Right. And then tracking, use journaling, discussion, and apps to monitor implementation and growth. Right. And so I think this is the rough format that we want to follow. I'm not going to go over in detail all the middle section because it's not that important. The link is in the live chat, although it might not be in the live chat for all of my viewers. So let me fix that. There it is. Perfect. StreamYard does not really connect well with Rumble. So I fixed that problem on Rumble. There we go. So that's the announcement. I hope you're able to join if you're interested. This really is a wonderful book. It has a lot of practical wisdom in it. And I think implementing it is one of the things that help people. We'll say the second most of everything that Peterson did. Probably his Maps of Meaning lecture series is at the top of that list. There's numbers to back that up, by the way. But it's also my general feeling. And hopefully you can join and get something out of it. If you're not going to get anything out of it, or you're not going to participate, please don't join. I can't help everybody. And if people aren't going to interact, if they're too, socially awkward, or they can't stick to a topic, I can't help that. And there's probably a limit to how many people I can bring up in the book club on StreamYard. I don't know what that limit is, but I will be choosing people in priority order. And of course, everybody is welcome to participate in the live comment section. That's not a problem. So and that's a fine mode of participation. We'll try to read the live comments and get to them when we can, and in the course of the book club. And again, it's 6 weeks. It starts next week, 2 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, and 2 rules per week. So the assigned reading is already known. All right, you're going to read the first 2 weeks for the first week, right? First 2 rules, rather, and then just proceed. 2 rules per week, right? Taking notes the whole way through. And I think if we do that, we're going to have a very successful time. And yeah, if you're not able to join on screen or whatever, for whatever reason, maybe I run out of slots, that's fine too. You're welcome to jump in the live chat. And of course, the primary place for this is Navigating Patterns on YouTube, but I'll be monitoring the Rumble channel and the Twitter as well, at least to the best of my ability. So that's my announcement. I hope everybody who's interested will be able to join in some fashion. And I hope to help to give people an idea of what's going on and how they can help that to fight their little meaning crisis, right? Because that is the goal, ultimately. You can say what you will about other people's work. Peterson started this whole thing. That's why it's the Jordan Peterson Sphere. Feel free to go to themarketwisdom.org or jordanpetersonsphere.com, or petersonsphere.com, websites for more stuff. And I hope everybody has a lovely week and prepares well and does their reading maybe Sunday morning or Saturday evening and takes their notes. Probably Saturday is a good time. Yeah, read the day before, take the notes, sleep on it, and come into the book club. Just some suggestions. Obviously, I can't force you. But otherwise, have a lovely Sunday, everybody. I will see you at the book club.